We are live at the CompuBox Academy. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson doesn't have an ounce of fat on his body, tipped the scales at the middleweight limit, 160 pounds. He's 5'11" inches tall and has a reach of 72.4 inches. And they'll be facing Saul Alvarez, who weighed in at 151 pounds. He's 173 centimeters tall.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport, inducted into the International Hall of Fame. So here comes Saul Alvarez, nicknamed Canelo, which translates to cinnamon. He got that nickname because of the freckles on his face and the color of his hair.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fight.
A lot of trash talk between. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. And that jab. That jab doesn't find a home. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fight, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Straight right hand. Once he dropped his gloves, he got caught. And they figure out the combination to this safe. Nobody home with that hook.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Brilliant hook there. They landed a good jab there. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That counter punch caught him clean. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. After what we saw in and there's the bell to start the round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because it wouldn't come down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch out first, and then you answer in kind.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pot you all night long. Rush them.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. That hook doesn't score. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Being a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretending to make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher is a fighter. A good counter-puncher. They're the people that make the history of our sport.
So much firepower here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Catch and shoot. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough run.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, but keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Swing and a miss with the hook. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
You to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Very close match. Which shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nope, that hook won't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do different? And there's the bell to start the round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and stand it out. Get on the back foot. Jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history.
To put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
Sugar Ray is down. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Come on, suck it up. Suck it up. How much work have you put in the gym?
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown.
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. It appears he's out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you, one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can take. This is going to be a tough decision to make. Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. They'll try and do it again. He's just not got it again, trigger.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Talk, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. See, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Right uppercut can't find a home.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Sugar Ray Robinson just... So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. He's back on his feet, but at some point, you have to think about the next fight and not this one.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes it they want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are you looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is down.
Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. So time to go.
Breathe. Come on, suck it.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Here he comes, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And they'll be facing Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of 216.
Giving away a lot of weight here, so now this is where you have to be smart. This is where you've got to be sharp. You've got to try and time those shots coming through. Even being lent on by the heavier opponent makes it hard. You've got to be fit. You've got to be on point. You cannot afford to make any mistakes.
Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the former heavyweight champion of the world. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man.
Wow, someone's been really generous here, giving away a lot of weight.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Fighting out of the blue corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is second to none. If you get the right fights, you've got fun all night.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Beautiful counter shot. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. When are we going to see a jab? And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Who knew we'd see these guys fight for a 4th time? But I'm certainly not complaining.
Warfare is so important in boxing. And Tyson Fury is a modern-day warmonger. He knows how to get in your head before you've even stepped in the ring, before you've even laced up your gloves, before you've even got in the dressing room. Tyson Fury knows what to do to get under your skin. He'll make you hate him, love him, dream about him. So then your life is his life. He's different. He's brilliant. And you saw how he did it to Alan. Not fight 1, fight 2, and fight 3. And the same thing's happening all over again. Will Wilder ever know? Will he ever learn his lesson? I believe not. Because Tyson Fury, that's what he do.
Beautiful counter shot. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble.
Good shot. He's gone.
Not a lot of punch out there. There might be more. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Don't forget the jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back.
They're just any trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the fans of the people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting anything can break a man or make a man.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. Do you believe what we're seeing? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Set him up. Would you take him out? He's too tired.
And there's the bell to start the round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn the... And the Bronze Bomber goes down. So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not stick back when you think, all right, let's have a breather.
Tyson Fury got rocked. Do you believe this? So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters...
Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Both men promised to knock. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think, who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting. What recovery.
And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it. So the referee says he can continue, but how much more does he have left?
Oh, he's up.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. That was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What are they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. They get 1 minute between. The bell to start the round. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous slash. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. How is he on his feet? This doesn't make sense.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then set it up a little. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end. What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone out. There's no way it's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
Back and forth they go. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
He gets up here and he's back to land.
So just keep it down the middle. You can miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid. Great round. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up.
I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
Get away. Think about the defense on the end of it.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes. many people would have predicted.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Do your business.
The crowd has been waiting for this one for a very long time. We're at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the Cass Killer, Miss GB.
This bout,
one of the hottest. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Hook misses. That counter shot lands. Trying to land that jab. Missing with the hook. Nice counter shot. A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? Fighting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym. Because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering.
Tasha Jonas on wobbly legs. Oh, McCaskill might get knocked out. What a shot. Down goes Jessica. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. There's a counter shot. Talk about McCaskill. And there's the bell to start the round. So she's back in her corner, Johnny, but you got to believe this is just a calm before the next storm. Her opponent is going to swarm her again as soon as that bell rings.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, you've got to twist around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head through.
And that shot hurt Natasha Jonas. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Big Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Jonas dazed with that shot. How did they survive that?
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one's there to do anything out of turn.
Misses with the straight left. It's all offense all the time. These two fighters are a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. A perfect counter lands. Talk about McCaskill in that lap. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got good ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
There's a counter shot. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. When are we going to see a jab from these two? We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what Natasha Jonas in trouble. Well, she gets back up. The referee taking a good look at her.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up. Suck it up.
It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial. They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, the corner will try and shake out the legs, dump some cold water on her, give her the motivational speech, but it's up to her, Johnny. She's got to find a way to dig deep and get back into this fight.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning.
Oh, we rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is now. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
The uppercut does not score. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Still a lot of time left as she beats the count. Let's see if she can survive here.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that lap. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
You'd like to see more jabs. Misses with the straight left. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
I've seen some fighters with a great chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crutch. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter punch right up the middle. There's a counter shot. Failing to score with that right hook. Not a lot of defense here at all. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. In trouble. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.